Update: should I move out? It's been about a week since I talked to my dad, and I've had a couple people message about an update. So I figured I'd give one. For those who didn't see my original post, I 16 had to move in with my dad 47 and his family after my mum died, and things have been extremely strained, the worst incidences being my half-brother ripping pics of my mum up and my dad's wife leaving me locked out of the house. So I was given the offer to move out by my dad's friend and his husband, both 30s more. I followed a couple people's suggestion and texted my dad's friend that I wanted to leave, and they ended up suggesting we all go out to lunch. I think they could both tell how nervous I was around my dad, and my dad's friend ended up being the one to bring up the idea of me moving out. My dad seemed completely blindsided by it and asked why I wanted to move out. His husband reminded him about everything that had been going on at home, and I just kind of sat. My dad seemed really upset, and it made me feel terrible because I already felt guilty about leaving. But then he just asked if I really wanted to go. I said yes, and he just immediately agreed. It kind of hit me that I wanted him to try and fight for me, to say sorry for everything that he's been letting happen, and for my dad to try and keep me at home. But he just let me go like it was nothing. It's been hard after my mum died, and my dad's the only family I've got left. So it really didn't make me feel any better about leaving, even though I don't have to deal with my dad's family anymore. Walked me back to their apartment while I went with my dad to get my stuff from the house, and they had set up their extra room for me already. He apologized that they hadn't been able to do this sooner, and that they hoped I would like living with them. Jan back with all of my things, and they kind of gave me time to decompress. I ended up sleeping for almost 16 hours because I was so exhausted. Over the last week, they've been really nice about making me feel at home, and have talked to me about getting me into therapy to deal with losing my mum and everything that happened at my dad's house. They're also trying to figure out how to move me into a different school so I don't have to deal with my half-sister and everyone that knew my half-brother. It's the first time in months that I feel like I can actually breathe, and I don't feel like I'm constantly on guard. My dad hasn't texted me much or reached out in the last week, so I don't know what is going to happen with him. But for now, I'm safe, I guess. So that is what has happened so far. Thanks for everyone that gave me advice and wished me well. It's been really hard lately, and it made me feel less alone. Too long, don't read. I managed to get out of my toxic living situation. Moved in with my dad's best friend and his husband, and things are going okay, even if I'm still having a hard time linked to my original post. //wood.reddit.com/relationships/comments/creeks/shoulder movie without to even ask /. I'm glad you are taking care of yourself. You deserve a fresh start. They sound like excellent people. I'm so happy that you're happy, that you are. But I think you have a mistake in your post. You wrote, "It's been hard after my mum died, and my dad's the only family I've got left. Some random people just gave you a home. Someone who basically didn't really know you before offered a spare room to you, and that they'll take care for you. They're organising school stuff. They're there for you. They're dealing with your problems. They know when they should speak for you and give you the time you need. You have at least 2 more family members. Oh, you just got adopted. Maybe not legally, but people just adopted you in their lives. You're not alone."